ratio and proportion, what we're doing is that we're basically comparing two or more than two quantities by simply dividing them. So if I say A is to C, what I mean is A divided by C. So ratio and proportion is comparison of two quantities by the method of division. So let's look at the first rule. The first rule says that if A is to B is to C is to D, then that will mean A by B into D by C. So here what happened is the last two elements have got inverted and multiplied by the first two elements. So A is to B is as it is, that is A divided by B, and C is to D became inverted, it became D by C and got multiplied by A is to B. And the very favorite word in ratio and proportion questions is respective. So you always have to focus on the word respective. If I say the respective ratio between A and B, it will mean A is being divided by B. But if I say the respective ratio between B and A, it will mean that B is being divided by A. So ऐसा हो सकता है कि आपको क्वेश्चन में पहले A की वैल्यू दे रखी है, बाद में B की वैल्यू दे रखी है, बट जो आपसे पूछा है वो पूछा है रिस्पेक्टिव रेशियो ऑफ b इज टू a, सो यू हैव टू डिवाइड द सेकंड वैल्यू बाय द फर्स्ट वैल्यू, so always focus on the word respective. The third rule says that a is to c when multiplied by b is to d, it gives ab is to cd. So this is very simple. The numerators got multiplied and they became AB, and the denominators also got multiplied and they became CD. Since I told you that A by B means A is to B, similarly AB by CD means AB is to CD. The fourth rule says if A by B is equal to C plus C by D, then whatever operations I do on A by B will also be relevant or also be applicable to C by D. So a plus b by a minus b, here I added the denominator to the numerator and I also subtracted the denominator from the numerator. It will also be same when done to c by d. The values for both these terms will always be equal. That is only if a and b, a by b and c by d are equal. Let us look at some questions and try to understand the concepts better. So there are three members in the family, a man, a wife, and their son. So the man's age is thrice his son's age, and the wife is 3 years younger than her husband. तो यहाँ पे जो वाइफ है उसकी एज उसके हस्बैंड के टर्म्स में दे रखी है और उस हस्बैंड की एज उसके सन के टर्म्स में दे रखी है. सो टेक्निकली द मैन्स एंड द वाइफ्स एज हैव टू बी कैलकुलेटेड इन टर्म्स ऑफ द सन्स एज. सो जिसके रिस्पेक्ट में हमको सबकी वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करनी है, वी टेक दैट वैल्यू एज एक्स. सो वी टेक सन्स वैल्यू एज एक्स or z. Because the man's age is thrice his son's age, so the man's age will become 3z, that is thrice of z, and the wife is 3 years younger than her husband, so the wife's age will be 3z minus 3. The next thing says that the respective ratio is to be calculated if the average age is 41. That means z plus 3z plus 3z minus 3 when divided by 3 will give you 41. So from this equation we can calculate the value of z. It comes out to be 50, sorry, the value of z comes out to be 18. So now if z is 18, 3z will be 54 and 3z minus 3 will be 51. So these are the ages of the child, the man and the wife. Ratio 18 is to 54 is to 51, but ratio is always to be written in the simplest form, that is it should not be further divisible. Now in the last lessons you would have seen I told you the divisibility rules. So by the divisibility rule of 3 you can see that all these three numbers are divisible by 3, and all the elements of a ratio should always be divided by the same number. मैं ये नहीं कर सकती कि मैं इसको 3 से divide करूँ, इसको 4 से और इसको 5 से. I have to divide all the three elements by the same number only. Now since all these three numbers are divisible by 3, I can simplify this ratio into 6 is to 18 is to 17. Now these three numbers cannot be divided by the same number. 6 और 18 दोनों 3 से divide हो सकते हैं लेकिन 17 नहीं हो सकता. 6 can be divided by 6, 18 can be divided by 6, but 17 cannot be divided by 6. So there is no number which can divide all these three numbers. Therefore, this is the simplest form of the ratio. 18 is to 54 is to 51. Let's look at another example. You have to divide rupees 13,200 between three people in the ratio of 3 is to 7 is to 12. Now, whenever we have to divide in a particular ratio, we always add the three elements of the ratio. So I have added 3 plus 7 plus 12, which comes out to be 22. P's share, because this is a respective ratio, that means P's share is 3, Q's share is 7, and R's share is 12. Had there been no respective, मुझे ये पता नहीं चलता कि इसमें से P का रेशियो कौन सा है, Q का रेशियो कौन सा है, R का रेशियो कौन सा है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे respective word दिया हुआ है. So I know this is given in the same sequence as the people. Now to calculate the amount of ratio, I divide that person's ratio by the sum of the ratio and multiply that by the amount which is to be divided. A P का share is 3. The sum of all these shares is 22. So I divide 3 by 22 and then multiply that number by the amount which is to be divided. Similarly, I calculate the shares for Q and R as well. Now when you add these three numbers, you get 13,200. And when you divide these three numbers, you get 3 is to 7 is to 12. So if you simplify 1800 is to 4200 is to 7200, the lowest form will be 3 is to 7 is to 12. Now, Samir and Nidhi have money in the ratio of 5 is to 9. From her share, Nidhi gives 2000 to Samir and the ratio now becomes 3 is to 4. तो ओरिजिनली जो उनके पास पैसे थे उसका रेशियो इज 5 is to 9, पर निधि ने जब समीर को 2000 रुपए दे दिए अपने शेयर से तो उनका रेशियो बदल के 3 is to 4 हो गया. तो अभी हमें कैलकुलेट करना है कि उन दोनों के पास कितने पैसे हैं. सो इस रेशियो के साथ हम x टर्म लगाते हैं बिकॉज वी डोंट नो द टोटल अमाउंट कि x क्या है. तो इफ x is the total amount, Samir will have 5x and Nidhi will have 9x. Now since Samir's share got increased by 2000 and Nidhi's share got reduced by 2000, क्योंकि निधि ने अपने शेयर से 2000 कम कर दिए तो उसका शेयर माइनस 2000 हो गया, और क्योंकि समीर के पास 2000 एक्स्ट्रा आ गए निधि के पास से, सो उसके शेयर में हमने 2000 ऐड कर दिया. अब ये हमको दिया हुआ है कि ऐड करने के बाद देयर रेशियो बिकम्स 3 is to 4. So when we solve this equation, we find out that the value of x comes out to be 2000. That means Samir initially had 10,000 because 5 into 2000 is 10 and 9 into 2000 is 18,000. That means initially they had 28,000. The salaries of A, B and C are in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 5. If their salaries are increased by 15%, that is A's salary is increased by 15%, B's salary by 10% and C's salary by 20%, what will be the respective ratio of the new salaries? Again, we take them in form of x. So A's share is 2x, B's share is 3x and C's share is 5x. 2x का 15% होता है 0.3x, 3x का 10% होता है 0.3x और 5x का 20% होता है 1x. बट ओरिजिनल सैलरी क्या थी 2x, इंक्रीमेंट कितना हुआ 0.3x का. Therefore A's new salary will become 2x plus 0.3x, B's new salary will become 3x plus 0.3x, and C's new salary will become 5x plus 1x. So these are the new salaries. The ratio comes out to be 2 is to 3, 2.3, 3.3 and 6. So whenever you have ratio in the form of decimals, आप अपने ऑप्शंस पहले चेक करिए कि आपके ऑप्शंस क्या डेसिमल फॉर्म में ही है. अगर डेसिमल फॉर्म में ही है तो दिस इज योर आंसर. अगर आपके ऑप्शंस होल नंबर्स में है, सो यू हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई देम विद अ नंबर विच इज इधर 10 और 100 और 1000. क्योंकि यहाँ पे दोनों नंबर्स में वन डेसिमल प्लेसेस ही है, दैट इज डेसिमल के बाद सिर्फ एक ही डिजिट है, तो हम इनको 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. अगर यहाँ पे डेसिमल के बाद दो डिजिट्स होते तो उनको हम 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करते किसी भी एक में. अगर ये 2.3, 3.3 और ये 6.35 होता तो भी हम तीनों को 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करते. सो वी टेक the number which has the most number of decimal places. So we multiply all those three elements by equal number of zeros after one. So यहाँ पे क्योंकि decimal के बाद एक ही digit है, so we have taken one zero after one, which is 10. अगर दो decimal digits होते तो we would have taken two zeros, that is 100. That means our answer is 23 is to 33 is to 60. So this will be the new ratio of their salaries. In the start of a movie, the ratio of the number of male audience to the number of female audience was 3 is to 2. That is, अगर तीन मेल मेंबर्स थे तो टू फीमेल मेंबर्स थी. बट इंटरवल ब्रेक के समय 15 ऑडियंस लेफ्ट इन द रेशियो 3 is to 2. सो वॉट एवर से टोटल 100 लोग थे मान लीजिए, तो उसमें से अगर 15 लोग गए तो 15 में से 3x मेल्स गए एंड 2x फीमेल्स गए, और 5 मोर फीमेल्स उस सिनेमा हॉल के अंदर आए. So after this change, that is people leaving in the ratio 3 is to 2 and 5 more females coming into the cinema, the new ratio became 6 is to 5. We have to calculate the total number of audience at the start of the movie. Now 15 people left. So 3x by 5 because 3 plus 2. So 3 by 5 into 15 is 9. That means 9 males left. And females who left will be 2 by 5 into 15. 6 females left. The original ratio was 3x, so 3x minus 9, 2x minus 6 and 5 more females joined. So 2x minus 6 plus 5. So after this calculation, the ratio became 6 is to 5. When we solve this equation, we get the value x as 13. Therefore, since this was 3x, so the males will be 13 into 3, that is 39, and 2 into x, 2 into 13, that is 26. So 39 plus 26 is 65. So the total audience at the start of movie was 65.